We made it. We actually made it. Russell, Mr. Wilson, if you're out there, if you're watching this, please let us know. Please let me and my extremely amazing, incredible, interactive audience know. Let us know down in the comment section below. Russell Wilson, are you watching this video? Are you watching me right now? Bruh. Because if you are, that is absolutely incredible. And I'll tell you what, this is the moment I've been waiting for this whole entire series. To put my Russell Wilson jersey on and to sit down and react to your top 100 video. You were voted the second best player in the whole of the NFL for 2020. And you've continued to ball out throughout the year of 2020 and into 2021. So mate, I want to say Merry Christmas to all of you guys out there. It is Thursday the 24th of December. It is 1:37 PM and we've got 2 videos to go. Just 2. And by my calculations, we've got Russell Wilson, and believe it or not, I'm actually going to be able to rep this guy properly as well, Lamar Jackson. So, I'll get that out when it's time, but for now, this is all about Russell Wilson. This is all about, you know, I'm not going to say he's the fastest quarterback. I'm not even going to say he's the most dynamic, but I am going to say he's one of the hardest workers. I am going to say he's a real team player. And I am going to say that he just wants to win at all costs. Russell, I will say you're inspiring a hell of a lot of people out there. The Seattle Seahawks, ever since Michael Dixon went there, he's from Australia. Look, I'm from New Zealand, he's from Australia. I'm a big fan. I actually found out about Michael Dixon prior to him even taking his first punt in the NFL, and I'm proud of that. So Russell, I hope you're enjoying playing with DK. I hope you're enjoying playing with Bobby. I hope you're enjoying playing with Michael and Tyler. And really the only other guy that I can actually think of right now is the running back. His name's Chris Carson, but I don't really know a hell of a lot about him. So mate, guys, yep, look. Like I said at the start of this video, I am actually quite sad. I'm upset that this is the last 2 videos, but following this, I start what's going to be my second biggest project of the year, and that is editing these fuckers up. So anyways guys, this is Russell Wilson. He's the quarterback for the Seahawks. He is the number 2 rated player in the NFL for 2020. And let's see what Jerome Baker has to say.
Number 1 right now?
A lot of guys are saying Lamar Jackson.
I'm going to change it up on you. Number 1 is Lamar Jackson. I'll take it back. Lamar, Russell Wilson. Either Russell or Lamar. I would say the top player is Russell Wilson.
Alright guys. Okay. Hang on. I did say that we'd start this video with just a quick look back in history at Rugby Player Reacts to Russell Wilson. No, not rugby fan, rugby player. And here it is right now. Okay.
So those are the running backs?
Yeah, that was the story. Okay, so originally, like, my first ever experience with fantasy football. Now, I'd had experience with fantasy rugby, actually, believe it or not, probably about 15 years earlier, but I hadn't played a game of fantasy anything in years. So it came to my first pick of the 2018 fantasy football draft that I'd organised with subscribers. I'd done all the work, all the back end work, I'd set it up, right, we're ready to go, everyone's logged on, all good to go, sweet. Believe it or not, I've got the first pick. Did I know what the fuck I was doing? No. Did I think Russell Wilson was good even back in the day? Yes. Why is that? Because I heard that he was a running, dynamic quarterback. And I thought, you know what? He's going to get some points for passing, he's going to get some points for touchdowns, but he's also going to get some points for his rushing yards. But little did I know, that was probably the wrong decision. Anyways guys, I've been a fan of Russell Wilson ever since. Even if I did make that wrong decision, if we do come down into the comments section, we see that the first comment with 570 likes is by the man Russell Wilson himself, and we can confirm that by actually going to his channel. He's got 105,000 subscribers. He hosts the Danger Talk podcast right now. I'm going to subscribe because I really don't know why I haven't. But at the end of the day, he commented, I was wearing a Fournette jersey in that video. He commented, looks like we need to get you a new jersey, mate. And that's exactly what we did. Bruh, this is crazy. Look at this. Look at this shit. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. No one could believe that Russell Wilson actually watched my video and actually commented, and neither could I. Neither could I. So Russell, look mate, I have to say thank you for that moment. I have to say thank you for the memories, and I have to say it's time to watch this video.
You know, it's two, I think.
Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson.
Lamar Jackson.
Russell Wilson,
Lamar Jackson. Both of them have valid arguments. Lamar is having them viral plays, but Russell is winning them big games.
All right, you do it. Appreciate you. I'm out of here, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
top player in the league, Russell Wilson. And I don't think it's close.
He has everything. He got the strong arm, but he also got the touch.
But if I can just stop you there. I measure success by Super Bowls.
Reminds me a lot of Montana back in the day.
If Top 100 had been a thing in the 80s, Joe Montana would have been near the top of the list. But not even Montana, or Tom Brady, or any of these other guys for that matter.
Okay, I know three of these fellas. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and the gunslinger. But as far as the other guys,
pulled off what Russell Wilson did.
In the history of the NFL, there has never been a quarterback who started his first 8 seasons with winning seasons until today. Russell Wilson.
8 seasons with winning records, without missing a start, and without missing a top 100. Give a round.
Oh yes, boy, look at that. Took him 2 years to get into the 20s, and it's taken him another 6 to get into the top 10. But as far as the trajectory, it's only going up, and it can only go up one further. So I'm telling you, Russell Wilson right now is in the running for the MVP of the 2021 NFL season. And if that happens, he's definitely going to get that #1 spot.
It's for Russ.
Oh, sup, bruh?
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, good, man.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no worries,
I
man.
think he's great for our game. I love to play against him.
He just creates plays out of nothing. He just continues to produce.
I had him in my grasp no less than 4 times.
If this was Madden, he would have 100 pocket awareness.
Listen to that shit.
When you're playing it.
Bro, listen to that shit. I can't even believe it. Look, I'm filled with such excitement for the fact that Russell Wilson is sitting right in front of me. He also commented on my video last year. I'm hoping he comments on this one, but also the fact that we've only got 2 more videos to go. Wowee.
Or rushing against Russell Wilson.
I love Chandler Jones
to
though.
tackle the guy that's blocking you, or whatever scheme they have, the tight end, the chips. You have to do that first, and then you have to get him down.
He's like a chicken in a chicken house.
He's a second running back there.
He just running. You know how people try to go catch chicken, man? I came free in situations. And he just step up in the pocket and he take off.
Oosh, oosh, oosh. See? A little bang off the left and he's gone.
Man, I'm like, what the? Man,
And he's preserving his body by diving, right?
where did he go? Next thing I know, he's 15 yards downfield.
He's a guy who can get very creative after the first option's not there.
Ooh!
It's hard to tell what's a design and what's not by design.
Now, if you've got a player like that, he's pulling out plays that you cannot decide whether that was on purpose or not, and it's in the NFL, in a game situation, he must have balls of steel.
I don't know what to say about him, man. He's a complete player. From a mental and a physical aspect, it's just hard not to like Russell.
Russell, what do you see?
I mean, I see a Houdini.
Well, you don't see much, mate. Sorry, I really had to stop myself there. I'm getting too excited. I was going to give Buda Baker a lot of shit for saying that he could see something when really, I mean, clearly he can't. I mean, his eyes are half shut. But I do love the guy. And in fact, Buda Baker did come up on my screen recently when I looked at the most tackles in the NFL for the 2020 season. Buda Baker was in the top 5, actually. I think he had like 140 tackles for the season. So yes, he did get chased down by DK Metcalf in probably the most viral clip of the year. But as far as his day-to-day, game-by-game actual effort, he's the man.
He can throw in the pocket, outside the pocket. He doesn't turn the ball over. He's an all-around great player.
Oh, yeah, he's a beast. Russell Wilson's a baller, man. He's probably up there at top deep balls in the game, deep ball throwers.
I gotta say, man, Mike Evans has been on the screen the most out of anyone this whole entire series. Big Mike Evans. Yeah, Big Mike. I've got to know Big Mike quite well throughout this series. 6'4.5", wide receiver. You ain't gonna see many wide receivers that tall, and you ain't gonna see many wide receivers that confident.
It's like every time he throws a deep ball, it hits a receiver right in the chest every time.
Just a perfectly thrown ball by Russell.
Wilson to Metcalf has to be the most sweet combination I've ever seen. FLA sitting back at the 50-yard line, having just thrown a massive bomb, and just see it, it's like, ah, oh, okay, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes, go Lockett, go Tyler, go Tyler! And they catch it and score. Like, really? Really? Did that actually happen? Yeah, of course it did.
I mean, there's no denying the results that he gets when the game's on the line.
3rd down and 3.
And they need a play.
3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 3, they're going to go for a pass. And it's a lengthy pass. Is that DK? Yes. Yes, yes it is. Saw that one.
He's got it! Touchdown! Seahawks! And boy, this Pittsburgh crowd has suddenly gotten quiet. Down the middle, got it!
Guys.
Let's go, boy!
Yes, boy.
Down the middle, got it!
You seeing that? Are you seeing that shit? Not only did the route have to be perfect, not only did the pass have to be perfect, but the catch had to be perfect, and that it was.
Let's go, boy!
Going to San Fran, beating San Fran.
Russell, if you're watching this, DK Metcalf is my favourite wide receiver. I feel so honoured that I found him before he started for the Seahawks. I didn't know him in college football, but as soon as I saw him run that 4.33 40-yard dash, I knew that this guy was special.
He can improvise. He can run.
What a game on Monday Night Football! The Seahawks win in overtime!
He likes the slide though, I will say. He doesn't take the contact often. He might run, but he does like the slide.
He's unguardable.
Russell takes the
Which is smart.
Once again, Russell gets rid of it. Back corner of the end zone. He is in!
Russ took a shot from Joe Schultz at the middle linebacker, came on a blitz, and he just hung in there.
The week before, when they played the Rams, he threw it to Lockett in the corner of the end zone. There's probably a 1 square foot window that it could have been placed where Lockett can keep his feet in, on the run, put it right on the money, and it was a touchdown. There's nothing you can do to stop that.
I don't even know how Russell Wilson thought he could fit that ball in there.
Well, he just did a great job, Tyler, just moving around, escaping, extending the play, I see a little small space over there in the back corner.
We saw this clip. We saw this touchdown in Lockett's video. To hear Wilson's commentary on what he saw and why he still threw that ball after the play was kept alive for so long, because Tyler Lockett, yeah, he was just moving in and out, moving in and out, staying alive. But for that ball and that pass to actually end how it did, right in the corner, right on the sideline, literally with outstretched arms and the 2 toes just in.
I just tried to put it near him.
You just tried to put it near him, alright. So Tyler Lockett went out and got it.
I'm sure Tyler makes an amazing catch.
Really? Really?
Two-toe tap, you know, right there in the corner, just amazing.
That's a Tyler toe tap.
To be honest with you, it's just those challenging plays in the offseason and everything else, but now you can't draw up. He made a special play for us. Probably the best catch of the year.
He's almost a running back, except with the killer arm. You could have an avalanche coming towards him, and somehow he just does that little...
I don't know, how do you reckon Wilson would go as a running back?
He has eyes in the back of his head.
I tell you what, if Wilson got a backwards pass from the quarterback, he could be an effective running back / QB.
I just think about being one of 32 men in the world. I get to do what I get to do, and it's a blessing in itself. And to be one of the top 100 players is pretty cool.
Well, you got that right, mate, and you've got the right attitude too. You do. How old are you? Are you younger than me? Because if you are, that makes me feel like a really old motherfucker. No, you're not. Thank God for that. 32 years of age, 5'11", 98 kilograms. Went to NC State. What is NC State? North Carolina State University. North Carolina State University. Huh. Okay, guys. I don't feel so bad wearing a cap right now because Russell Wilson is too. It seems as though he's embraced his curly hair more so than I have. Because I tell you what, when I grow my hair that long, that's exactly what happens. And if I took my hat off, it would literally expand like Sideshow Bob. And that, my friends, is why, currently, I've pretty much got a buzz cut. Actually, I'm due a haircut, I am. I'm quite disappointed that I couldn't get a fresh haircut for these last few videos, but it's all good. You do what you gotta do. And what I will say, guys, is that right here, right now, I am a minute away from this final video of the series. If anyone has watched this whole entire thing, please let me know down in the comment section below, because you guys are absolute legends. I feel like there's probably a handful of people who've watched every single one of these videos. But if we can get Russell Wilson to watch this very one and leave a comment below, that will make my year. And when we think about how good 2020's actually been to me, that's saying something. Guys, have a fantastic night, have a fantastic Christmas, a fantastic New Year. The date officially is Thursday the 24th of December. It is 1:58 PM. We have one more video to go, and it is none other than Lamar Jackson. So with all that being said, I'll see you then. Peace out, guys. Peace out, Russell. Keep killing it. You're an absolute legend. You are an inspiration to many, including me. Keep doing your thing. Laters.